Hey, hi. How you doing? You doing good?
All right, we're good.
We need to talk.
Not really. I don't think we really need to talk, considering the fact that I think that this is all about clickbait. I mean, considering the fact that you made another video. What is this, like the 100th video where you say goodbye? What's the point of this video? I don't understand the point of this video. I mean, is it just going to be you spouting bullshit as well as giving really crappy skits that are, to the extent, inappropriate? Which, by the way, nobody's going to be subjected to that, so you're welcome.
We could never talk again, and that's the thing. You could do that. There's the door.
So exit. Stage left.
Wait, before you go out the door.
Sorry, I don't make deals with bitches.
Yeah, I mean, you've already lost like a ton of people with that one statement. Oh, there's a door. Which, by the way, most of them are probably going to come to people like me who make videos on you and shit on you for the despicable little cockroach that you are.
Alright, today I went ahead and put the agenda down on some notes. We're talking about why I hate people.
Why even talk about that? I mean, you've already talked about why you hate people. And when it comes to an individual like you, actions speak louder than words, considering, how abusive and manipulative you are towards other human beings, making them seem inferior to you. And when somebody talks back to you or, shows that they aren't, going to fall for your bullshit, you fall into the fetal position and suck your thumb.
Wow, okay. First of all, if you're talking about why you hate people, you probably failed at life.
Oh, so you then.
You probably, had this hair. No, but for realsies. Unfortunately, I do, in fact, not get along with a lot of people.
No shit, Sherlock!
And I think by the end of this video, you'll understand why, and maybe you won't get along with a lot of people too.
Let me say this right now. Any advice or any type of discussion that you decide to have in your videos on Onision is unneeded and unwanting. Okay? Anybody that listens to you is just 10 times dumber. Okay?
Because, they say people suck, and oh boy, yeah, we do. All of us. You too. You're sitting behind your computer screen or your phone screen or your iPad screen, and you're saying, oh, I don't suck. I'm actually cool.
All I'm going to say about that is, everybody has their own faults. Our own prejudices, our own addictions, so to speak. We have our own issues, every single one of us, that we have to deal with. Nobody's perfect, but at the very least, a lot of people can say they aren't as scummy and a grooming piece of shit like yourself.
Oh shit! Burn! Burn!
So let's get to it. First off is people not being able to communicate at all. This is a scientific fact, okay? You know that this is accurate because I'm a scientist. No, I'm not. And by the way, the word fascishish is one reason I hate people. Don't ever say that word. Don't say the word custard around me either. I will get, don't say the word custard. I'm actually fine with the word moist though. You can say moist.
What about the word pedophile?
Does not bother me at all. Is this even recording? Okay, it's recording. So right now there are probably people making fun of my hairstyle. They're probably saying stuff like, oh, you're 30. You're pushing 90.
No, I think the only thing that people are commenting on when it comes to you is the fact that you have a person who is close to his 40s, trying to appeal to young teenagers, as well as grooming young teenagers for sex and other things.
because people don't know how to do math. That's a reason I don't like people. But an example of a communication problem is like, ring ring, oh hello, whoa, you got an that's so crazy. And then I call someone else and I say, hey, did you hear so-and-so that baby in the head? That's called telephone. And I'm gonna demonstrate it in this sketch right here.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Next on the list, we're gonna talk about people promising they're different than other people and saying anything they want to get what they want.
So once again, you then, and every other manipulative sociopath that, you know, tries to garner the emotions of somebody that loves them and then ends up throwing that back in their face.
A classic example of this is like, let's say a kid goes, can I have a cookie? And they say no. And then the kid goes, please? And then they say no. And then the kid starts crying. And then if you're not very good at, you know, having a spine, you just give the kid a cookie. And then the kid knows all they have to do is cry to get what they want. That is early onset manipulation.
You're fucking weird.
And basically everyone is manipulative, everyone. But I mean, even tiny manipulation, we're all guilty of. Like, for instance, when you wear extra perfume around the guy you like, that's manipulative. Sorry, it is. You're trying to manipulate him into liking you. You're not just presenting yourself as you are, you're trying to manipulate the situation to your advantage. The same goes for when you use that cutesy voice around him, but around your friends you talk totally different. That's manipulative. The way I do my hair right here, see how it's like all like this? I don't normally wear my hair like this. I normally wear my hair like this. This is how I normally wear my hair. Manipulative, because I know that I think I look gooder.
Okay, I'm sorry, but am I the only one that's seeing him trying to make it seem like everybody in the sense is in the same boat as him when it comes to his manipulation? Which, that's not the case. And not everybody is manipulative. You can't assume that because someone uses a perfume to make themselves smell nice, like let's say like they forget a shower, that it's quote-unquote manipulative. Like I just said, maybe perhaps a person forgot to use the shower, you know, did just enough to spruce themselves up, use perfume to make themselves smell nice. Who knows? You don't know the situation. This is something that we talk about in almost every single video when it comes to discussing Onision. You don't know the initial situation, and you give these bare points, which ultimately get ripped apart.
Alright, so there is something called an addictive personality, and I've met quite a few people with addictive personalities, and the problem with them is that they don't really care about anyone but themselves.
Do I really need to keep pointing out that you're just describing yourself?
And I know, that's like, oh, the teeth, sister. No, but there are some people that they can't overcome the things that they're addicted to, even for love. And I am, you know, an example of this. I know a lot of people are sitting behind their computer screen, like they are looking at this going, I know where he's going with this.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Don't do it.
Oh, man.
No, that's not where I'm going. Where I'm going is these tattoos right here. Remember? Love. If you remember 9/11 and why I got these tattoos, it was because I told my girlfriend that I had done that, and she said that I betrayed her. As you guys know, I dumped a ton of people, I leave broken hearts, blah, blah, blah. I'm James, the broke heart kid. I break hearts, it's what I do. But
Okay, no. You didn't just break people's hearts, you manipulated them to get what you want. I mean, kind of the same thing that you're doing to, you know, that you're saying that other people did to you. Which, no. With every situation you've been in, that hasn't been the case where people have manipulated you. As far as we've seen, when it comes to every person that has been involved with you, you're the one who has manipulated them. So don't pull this crap that, oh, I'm the victim, I've been manipulated. Yep, fuck you.
the one time my heart was broken in this relationship was when I told her, and I think she dumped me, I'm pretty sure. And then she walked off with her suitcase or something. I think she brought her suitcase down the streets of Toronto, and I was like, wait. I chased after her in the streets, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I'll never look at high. And then I didn't look at. The point is that as far as mental loyalty and not mentally cheating, yeah, technically I do a cartoon when I was in a non-cartoon relationship. This is so f***ing stupid. Is this stupid?
Yes, what you're saying is absolutely stupid.
Alright, another reason I hate people is insecurity, you know? Like, and immaturity. Insecurity and immaturity. I have had insecurity, I have had immaturity, and people do this to you all the time. It's abusive as it really is. When you project your insecurities on others, and you act immature, and you act sadistic, and you just hurt people because you think it's high school all over again. It's rough, and a lot of people, especially like 50-year-olds, are out there just like sitting on Twitter talking about, you know, how they think one day someone's their soulmate, and the next day they're all over that person. Like, that is the most immature, ridiculous is when you, like, today, you're gonna say you are obsessed with this other.
Damn it, Wade!
Okay, so since you can't be very mature about this whole situation, and this is just, you know, being, or at least giving my opinion about the whole thing, I'm gonna give my opinion about why you can't handle people, why you hate dealing with people, etc. For one is the fact that you're a very despicable individual. You constantly lie and manipulate people into believing things that honestly is so chaotic. Your comedy itself is a joke to the point where it is literally only two things. If you're not doing anything involving sex or violence, then your quote-unquote comedy falls apart. Actually, I would be surprised if at some point he tried something different and it actually worked out for him. But no, all he can do is bank on the fact that, oh, I'm gonna be a violent sexual pervert. Let's see if that gets people's attention. I'm sorry, no, that doesn't work out for people. Another reason is the fact that people see you for what you are and how you've treated women as well as teenagers. One, like the biggest one right now, is Sarah. Number two, obviously, is your husband, who used to be your wife. With all this stuff coming up about how you treat them. I mean, at this point, people who are associated with you don't want to associate with you. I mean, Billy the Fridge denounced your ass recently, remember? He made a video talking about how he, you know, at first was going to do content with you, but to his best interest, and I'm just paraphrasing, he didn't want to associate with you anymore with everything that's going on. You and your husband. Spouse. Sorry, your spouse. So, all in all, the reason you can't get along with people is the fact that at this point, you're a scummy individual, and you refuse to change. That's the only reason that all of this is happening, why you keep bringing up the fact that nobody likes you, that nobody wants to associate with you. It's the fact that nobody wants to associate with a scumbag. Plain and simple. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you everybody who's been following me and helping the channel grow. I really appreciate that. I know some people have things to say about what's been going on, especially with Onision. I mean, somebody sent me recently something on Twitter about detectives looking into Onision, which I'm kind of curious if more information comes out about that, but who knows. But all in all, I am curious on how things turn out in the future. And as I notice, more and more people are kind of dying away from this particular topic, I might consider still doing it. I know, or at the very least, let me say there's been times where I wanted to stop discussing it, because at this point, Onision's done. People, especially with what's been going on with Sarah, what's been brought up by not just one, but several of his exes, Onision's finished. A lot of people are not going to follow him at this point. The only people that still will are his dysfunctional fans. I'm sorry. But at this point, that's basically it. Or at least that's the way I see it. And I'm sorry for those people that end up getting affected by this. Or offended, sorry. But, all in all, this, I have a feeling it's not going to get any better anytime soon. So, on occasion, I'm still going to try to keep a close eye on it. With that being said, though, if you guys have anything that you would like to add, leave in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.